Actually, let's try that again. This time recordings. This is a new title screen for Factorio 1.1. Fosh. How you doing? It's a Beldek. Hi. It's also a nuclear reactor right there. With a lot of pipes in it. Nice relaxing stream? It is. Very relaxing. Hey, Super Cheap, how you doing? Yeah, so this is the new... This has got all the fanciful things. Got the animated, title screen and everything. It's like roller coaster. It's like the old roller coaster tycoon. This is fun. It's amazing. Looks like that is definitely a death train. I wonder if it'll show. Nope. Speaking of death, it's got a little maze there. Fire. Kind of like I'm underrepresenting. And the background screen's moddable. Yeah. I wonder. I'm gonna have to have a look. Oh, look at that. The furnaces glow a little bit. Hello, biters. How you doing today? Look at that. They just overwhelm in no time. Biters in the modern game of this are crazy. Yeah, they just overwhelmed it. That's how powerful walls are, actually. Through the menu ability by drag clicking. Can you? Spider. Doesn't seem to want to. You can move this thing. Kind of like they have billions. Kinda. Oh, there you go. Now you can see how the that's done. There's a dude with the. Oh yeah. Yeah, you've always been able to move this thing. It's actually kind of funny that they let you move it. It's just so dumb. But yeah, I think it's always been a thing. It's at least for a long time now. I think I've been through this sequence before. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things going on here. I was actually kind of curious what was behind it for the just the one button. There's some hilarious ones in here. Yeah, it's an in-game entity. That's a good one. There's some hilarious ones, as I say, in there. Oh dear. They had fun with this, definitely. I don't know how much more I'm going to linger on this, just to appreciate it, but like I've been recording for 2.5 minutes now so far. Uh-oh. I can't grab the menu anymore. Can't grab the menu. It's stuck down there forever. Uh-oh. It's stuck. Oh look, it has little babies. I wonder if there's an Easter egg. Little baby spiders next to the big one. That might be an Easter egg because it's behind the menu. There it is, the tanks. Already broke. Yep, 2 minutes in, I already broke it. I can't even click the thing. Like, I won't click. Well, LF4 is always a thing. See. Anyway, come. There we go. Game. Let's load a game. Bug report. Yeah. Where the hell is it? There it is. Now, we only get the Manly Death Scream. None of the other stuff is updated yet, although we don't really need the Among Us character anymore, or the Spider Control. Spider Control is now part of 1.1, so we don't need it. We don't need the equipment grid anymore. We don't need the auto deconstruct. I probably do, actually. Probably. Yeah, screw it. We'll, deal with that later. Anyway, today, moving swiftly along and getting to the point, the long-winded point, seeing as though we've been at this for 5 minutes already and we haven't actually loaded the game yet. I want to play around with the... Hey, Wikimedia. So I wanted to play around with the... What's it called? Hey, they removed the railgun. The thing with the trains and stuff and junk. I was going to do it in the other Megabase, and I realized that this one's actually better for... Oh, hi, Rocket. Oh, hi, Rocket. Oh, hi, Rocket. We're doing 52 UPS as well. We're actually... Actually, given that the thing's re-rendering itself, that's actually pretty good for 50 UPS. Becky Q design with a random lick bites. 56, 55? There's definitely been some game performance improvement. I don't remember what the game this save ran at. before. I can't remember. I think it was like low 50s, high 40s. So there is definitely an improvement. When I had the map view open before, you can see there's a whole bunch of new icons. This is now your pollution icon, turret coverage, we already know, electrical and logistics as well. But here's some new ones. You can turn off map tags. Oh, that's a train stop. Get to you. So I have a map tag anyway. I think my controls reset too. That's a traffic jam. Oh, there we go. There's some tags. No, they're gone. There should have been tags there. Custom game engine plus. Game code might be Lua. The game code itself isn't Lua, but this game is basically a giant Lua engine. Size smiling curves. You happy, kitty? Oh, that's good. Yeah, the engine itself is C++, but it's the engine runtime is Lua. The core logic of the game is and the tick update and everything is all C++, but everything executed inside it is Lua. Also, this is over here now. I was wondering what this did. You click this, it opens up your inventory, which is the same as E. Also, here's your color picker. I was wondering where this would go. Turns out it goes here. Yeah, so the whole 3 tabs thing's gone, and it's one big flat thing now. Yeah, even I also only know a little bit of Lua. It's a strange language. Everything is, it's not, it's 1 based, not 0 based. Like, it defaults to 1, not 0. There's some weirdness going on there. It's confusing and annoying. But it is a nice language overall. Yeah, these icons are tightened up a little bit. Hey, yeah, 1.1 stream indeed. I think most of that's basically the same. Ooh. I don't think there's been many graphics changes. I think the first thing I need to do is go up there and do the train thing. Maybe unjam that. No, maybe one of these. We'll do the train thing here. Biting. Let's biters. Stop biting. That means the pollution. Oh dear, that's a lot of pollution. That's a problem. Yeah, start at 1, that's it. You're supposed to be defending this place, you know. Oh crap. I also noticed the map view has this little banding thing going on in the corners. Nice little touch. Unfortunately, it's just a static image, so it's too bad it doesn't do the banding stuff when you get out into the shroud. Like the little there's no signal. Oh, Starbound. I've had Starbound on my list of things to play for a while, you know. You need a hightail out there. I just realised that I don't have the Spidey control. Oh, that is nice. Nice. Yeah, so I can't control the spiders directly right now. If your map is dark red, it's fine. It's interesting, you can see the train's path on the map now. Cheers, noise. How we doing? This is probably getting a little slow. I can hear sadness and pain happening right now. It's just bots. I say just bots. Like they're completely shapes that I have, yeah. I've been meaning to go back to that for a long time. We actually gave away a bunch of keys for it a few months back. We had it was like, the developer was like, hey, you want some keys? It's like, here you go, here's 30 keys. I was like, holy crap. Oh, you can actually see the train thing over here too. That's kind of squashed looking. God dang it. No, don't do that. Also, you don't do that. Stay in the train. It's fine. Oh, good. I was going to go manual and force my way through. Yeah. Whee. I really need to fix this bit of track. Yeah, I want to see what the train stop limit does to the iron and copper smelter. That's the big thing. And I actually have some free time coming up too later this week, so I might be able to do some hardcore Oni as well, given that I got the closed alpha DLC. So that's something to look forward to. Stop killing my stuff. We're almost there. Oh, it's a Colonel Will. Hi. Hello. Spiders are eating things. Make them stop. Please, train. Please. Fine. Oh. Oopsie. It's fine. It'll buff out. I think it's here. Yep, it's right here. Why aren't I shooting? Oh, well, it's dead now. Hey, Fireraiser, how's the new experimental? So far so good. Currently, we've had some stuff eaten by biters, and that's about it, actually, so far. Haven't been able to do anything interesting yet. Hey, Ebek, hi. Yeah, we're currently... Oh, it's over there. It's weird. It's different and it's weird. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, eat rocket. I'm sure they'll be able to deal with it. Mostly. That was a lot of biters. Oh yeah, you can see the train limit is great. I can't wait to try it. Yeah, you can see the rocks on the minimap now. I saw that on your stream. It's really nice. It's nice to get this line to, for the Spidey too. Go Spidey, go. How about there? Hopefully it'll get stuck, but hopefully we'll be able to fix it. Fast moving goods? Yeah, we got, what do we got? Robot speed, something and some such. 16, I think it is. So they're, no, where is it? Yeah, they're plus 995%. So they're speedy boys. So that spider should have been doing stuff and things. Shift right click to reset. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can waypoint spiders. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, so you can do that, and then that, and then that, and then that, and that's more biters. Where the hell did they even come from? We have some laser turrets, please. Oop, that's fire. That's there it is. Found it eventually. It's a good thing I was here and I hadn't left yet. More importantly, where the hell did they even come from? Anyway, hopefully that'll deal with the problem for now. I'm just going to completely ignore. Apparently I didn't do that either. Let's grab the remnants of my PAX train. Factorio about a year, so I never really played late game. So they're moving pretty... Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are some speedy boys. Way. Alright, let's go have a look at the iron smelter. RTS Factorio, yeah. Where am I going? Oh. That's why, because it still had that stop. I'm trying to think. The reminds me of the the cloned and made an RTS mod for Factorio. You can select and move units like an RTS. You see that? It just changed path. And again. And again. That's interesting. This map, I think the science is slowed down. Yeah, it's 1.5k. Science is dead, actually. Science is dead. Oh. That's not ideal. That's not good at all. God dang riders. What I probably should do is some of that. How many for science is that? Oh, it's only 64k. No wonder it's flying. Yeah, that'll help with the laser turret situation. Oh, actually, copper. So, set train limit. Limit signal L. So we'll turn off enable disable. We need to send it an L. Okay. Good. Now it means we're probably going to need another combinator. R is 1. Ah. Okay, what about... Just thinking. R is 1. Can I use... I wonder if I can use the R signal. I go to the belt optimizations. They seem to have helped a little bit. I don't have anything quantitative because... okay, limits 1 out of 1. I'm going to do that for now. Hi, spider. So what happens if I set all these to limit of 1? That's the first question. Oh, they actually turned blue as well to say that they're limited. Interesting. It does. So far, when I loaded this save, it seemed to be running. I want to go there. Sixth one. Yeah, seemed to gain 5 or so UPS. This, as far as I could tell on this map, but I need to get this map up and running again. I'm not quite sure why it's slowed down. I need to figure out what's going on with the purple science and why it's slowing down or why it's stopped. They're all allocated. Oh, there's probably more there. I think I need to blow up some biters. Hang on, were they even there before? I don't remember if they were there before. Up to Glorious 160. Just randomly? You going? That's the next question. Like, there's inevitably going to be trains which can't get, like, they're not allocated to a stop. There we go. See, oh, magical. See, it's just ignored all the others. Sometimes the player just does that, I've found. Just like, yeah, I'm going to drop that back down. So what I was originally thinking was, I'll put one. What I was thinking, oh, my nose itches. And range limit. I need another combinator to tell it not to come. Toggle a thing? Alrighty. I mean, I don't even need to lock the signal anymore. In theory. In theory, all I need to do is send the control signal and that's it. R1. Rev with the 14-month.
At work, hi Mocho.
At work, but hello, how you doing? How you been? Show some love and hype and chat, everyone. And honk. Show Rev all of the honks. Rev, you need to catch up on the honk situation here. We need to get you caught up on the honk situation. So, you're at the first honk situation. Exclamation mark honk. Now we need exclamation mark honk 2 and honk 3. At 3. It didn't take 2 though. I think there's an individual cooldown of 1 minute on them. How you doing? Hi. So this was meant to latch it out. Yeah, how you doing, Rev? You like the new object UI? It's just so much nicer. Oh, we're done all of them already. How about just do some more then? Can I get away with it? I probably don't even need the latch, actually. Might be able to get away without it. Oh, god dang it, Biters. You're killing me, Biters. You're killing me. Literally. Yeah, I have a feeling I don't need, like, maybe I don't need a memory at all. It'd be nice to have that. Yeah, we just need that. Change that to L. Output an L of 1. Like that. Don't need to talk to each other? No, they won't. Do they? Oh, you still need to do the averaging. We still need to do the averaging. Set train limit. So you're at a train limit of 1. In generally for simple stuff, doing that is fine. At this scale, turning on and off stops is an issue. Black Friday rush, working 80-hour weeks, listening to stream. Alrighty. Wow. That's right, it's Black Friday craziness already. In the lorry. I was trying to work out what you were saying there. Hopefully you'll survive. Yeah, so I need to be... yeah, so I still need to... oops. I still need to average Because I need to distribute them to whichever's lowest. Oh dear. What do we got? Kitty's not behaving. You know, Kitty's not behaving. You might have to answer to Spleens back there. Spleens might be full of cocaine right now. Never quite sure with that cat. Bambot, yeah. Hey, you want to be famous? Hey, you want to be famous? Click this link below and we'll totally make you famous. So many pixels? I even downscale it so there's less pixels. You get shortchanged on pixels. I get 2560 by 1440 pixels over... Well, the camera's there, but the actual thing's like there to there. Like it's over here. I get all those pixels. You only get 1600 by 900 of them. It's true, that should happen on its own if you have enough trains. In theory, yeah. So low stations will request more trains. Let's get more station capacity. I'm not sure. Grab all pixels. If only we could stream above. Well, the funny thing is, even 1080 is a bit of a struggle for the bitrate that Twitch gives us. The thing that worries me is train all the way up here, say. Actually, a lot of technical. Oh dear. I think I found out what's wrong with the. I think I found out what's wrong with purple signs. What's going on? Why are you? Well, you lot are blocking. Purple's backed up here. Purple needs iron plate. Iron plate is probably around here somewhere. Apparently I don't have enough slots here. This is the reason you play this game. That's the reason why we play this game. Oh, more tips. Marker's red. Yeah, there's tips and tricks and things. They're kind of annoying. Just send them all. Just send a death train to kill them all. Cool. That works. Yep, coming through. It's the best solution. So, yeah, so these have all got trains allocated to them. The theory that I had was that, yeah, see, there's trains waiting to get in. Down there. That may be blocked by signal. Yeah, see, it doesn't need another train. But it's allocated a train. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, so I have a fear. My feeling with thinking about it was that it still needs waypoints here. Because you only want to allocate trains to stops when they arrive. You don't want trains allocating to stops way back. That's a bad sound. I mean, I may be missing something in the logic. But my thinking is that... I mean, at the very least, at this point, this train system still needs the allocation. It still needs to allocate the trains because there's just not enough trains at the minute. If I had enough trains, it wouldn't be an issue. Like, I could afford to have trains sitting 1 to 2. Maybe. That's why my thinking is that you need to pre-allocate when they first arrive. When they arrive. Now I was going to copy that. It's early days anyway. I've only just got to playing with it. Like that. Set limit. That should be like 0 now. Here, more trains. I think the problem I had before was that I couldn't build them fast enough. Couldn't build the outpost fast enough. Right, let's add some more. That's not good. Where's spiders coming from? It's invading everywhere. I cleared everything out. No future watching this, and good night. Heading out, Glacier. Does look like if you're in Spidertron, do you see yours and Spidey's battery charge at the same time? I don't know, but we can have a look. Set trains limit. Up, trains limit. That's really annoying right now. Spidey there, Spidey. They actually got a long way behind the lines. Concerning distance behind lines. A very concerning distance. It's also still making sad sounds. Yeah, my feeling is you still need to average. I might be wrong. But I have a feeling a situation... It's dependent on the situation. I mean, they're all getting allocated trains. Spatron per train, some future clown map. Oh, naughty things. Okay. Probably should deal with this thing now. Just the game won't let me get to all these various problems. Now I've got to spin up the base again. Let's fix the rest of these. There. Don't stand there. You have all the pixels. Board, LG, OLED, 55-inch TV. It's a 4K, 120 Hz. GRG, thank goodness. Going up to so I got a 2K monitor now, which does 144, and it's amazing. Not that it really helps with Factorio, but just being able to see high frame rates again, so good. Ludicrously big. Is not surprised by that at all. Set that. Low train. Yeah, it doesn't do much in Factorio, but it's still nice to have. CRT. I don't know how we ever got to this point where we thought 60 Hertz was good enough for such a long time. Been that way since LCDs really took over from CRTs. Somehow we just started tolerating the low frame rate. There we go. Falling for anything. Oh, you're a broken wire. Yes, yes there is. That would do it. There we go. Now have a... No? Oh, there we go. Sub 15 was good. The thing is, like 75 to 90 hertz used to be normal. Like, if you're running at 60 hertz, you're a pleb. Uh-oh. That's not good. Why is... What is going on there? With all the used fuel cells? What the hell? Or is it really just struggling that much? What's going on? Are they all Oh, they're probably all taken from the close build. Sony Trinitron? That doesn't surprise me. Once you go to those sorts of sizes, you'd be looking at Trinitrons or similar. Although a few manufacturers actually make them. Trying to go down there. Wait a minute. Where are you there? Oh! But you should have a train limit of 2. Why do you have a train limit of 2? Set limit. 2 out of 0. Now I can't go anywhere because they're all pre-allocated. It actually should, yeah, so it should say destination full. And that's why I think... Yeah, this is a situation I was expecting. So doing it this way, just setting the things and letting it to its own devices, this is why I was exactly what I was expecting to happen. You'd have the trains, they're probably also... Yeah, see, destination full. That is why you need the waypoints. That's why you need the waypoints. No matter what. Now, even if I had them all set to 2, you still need it for that reason. You need to have the train stop waypoints. That way the trains get allocated as they arrive. And they don't clog up the outposts. Yeah, so you just have... You don't even need actual stops the trains need to stop at a stacker 2. God damn it. Alright, we know how to do this. Yeah, we're at copper. Oh yeah, we've got a little thing here. This was one of the things we talked about, I think, in the last FFF. We'd actually, that's cute. I can actually use the remnant curved rails as well. Cute. Cute. Crude oil. I didn't even know you could do crude oil puddles. Yeah, the game just suggested a tutorial for me. Yeah, so we can say copper like that. It's a copper entry. See that? That's a good one. Problem is now I've got to set it to all of these trains. There's a lot of trains here. So if I do that, it should just shoot... Well, in theory it shoots through. It doesn't actually need to go via. Oops, that's unload. I was just hovering over it thinking, and then the brain strain is... Heal. allocate the ones which are refusing to go. God dang biters. We need to blow them up. Also helps if I tell the train to actually go to the entry. Oh, that's right. We can tell these to allocate to the stops as well. Forgot about that. This is kind of what I was setting this base up for. It's this system. Should have written this down. I had some ideas and I didn't write them down. Should have. Alright, you go. So this should be really interesting. In theory, I don't need multiple stop names anymore. Alright, that's that. Right, is anyone about to get here? Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. Just have or load or unload? Yes, it is actually. That is exactly what I'm thinking. So I'd already planned out these hold stops here for the iron trains. Because you need to pull them out of the unloads. You still need this. This is what I... Remember where the outposts will be fun? Yeah. Right, so they're now waiting here for destination full. What about you? Oh, there we go. Dying now. Radar. So orderly. Mind not killing all my radars? Please, please. I mean, I'm happy you didn't kill the train. Yeah, this project could take some time to do. Look at this. This spider here is just like, nope. Oh, I guess it has been doing some killing. Problem is, I don't have Spidertron squad control. I can't actually... Yeah. Entry. It's certainly going to be different. A danger noodle, you can deal with the biters? I do, yes. Conveniently. So many new things. Oh, there's so much stuff going on. They've really gone all out with 1.1. Thinking. Alright. Is it in blueprints? Oh, wrong one. One of these. There it is. Strudel some biters. Well, there's actually a lot of things I need to do right now. Killing biters is one of many things. About there will do. You pull up there. Orion, hello. Hello. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to have to craft a few of these just to get things rolling. Oh, blah blah blah. Okay. Could probably tell the tutorial more about the game than the tutorial can tell me about the game. Also, why are there double signals here? Maybe the tutorial can teach me a trick or two about good copying and pasting. Because, that doesn't help with track lag right there. Really doesn't help with track lag. Go. This whole thing might need to be bigger. Yes, lots of trains ready to come in. None of them. Salt Lynn's coming on in with that raiding party of 14. How you doing? Hi. Hello. How you doing? Doing some Factorio? I saw you doing some Factorio before I started. How'd that go? Hi. I'm sure you're sitting in the middle of a pre-roll right now because that's what happens with Twitch. You have to watch pre-rolls. Right, Spidey, do your thing. I should really deal with this situation too. This is really running low on nuclear fuel. It's also overloaded with stuff. Fun with the new update? Not for you? Oh yeah, of course. Oh, hello, biters. I mean, given the opportunity, I wouldn't put it past it. Oh, that's interesting. That's gonna complicate things. Because that didn't connect power. Oh, damn it. Damn biters. Yeah, we kinda gonna need this powered. Liz. Liz. Anytime now, bots. Sooner the better. Here you go. Oh? Yeah, that one. Build that one. I realize you only have like 3 bots, but just do things. Do stuff. And things and junk. Oh, what's getting deaded? Oh, that. We're actually out of power? Yes. Are you out of power? Very like the making high-res graphics. Did they actually add any graphics this time? How did that lose power though? That's confusing. I'm tempted to just execute biters at this point. They're kind of annoying now. Like it's nearly an hour in. I haven't got anything done, so I'm tempted to set them to peaceful. Something, or even just kill them entirely. Page for low daily graphics. The first of the high-res graphics started appearing in version 16, which would be over a year ago. 2 years ago, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, why aren't you connected? That means I might have to actually connect these manually in the blueprint. Alright, you know what? Screw it. It's legitimately getting annoying. Like, I'm not getting anything done. Seriously. I'm never going to get anything done if the binders are just hassling all the time. Ow. I don't have my regular armor too. Wonder where that went. No binders, bad binders. Ow. Ow. Again. Performance improvements? There have been a few. I guess it's not going to stop any biters on attack paths right now. It'll stop it forming any new ones. There have been some Supposed to be some build performance improvements. Kind of bored. Oh, you get one warning shot followed up by a 300 rocket barrage of peacekeeping rockets. So you get a you get one warning shot, followed by 300 peacekeeping missiles, just to keep the peace, just to make sure that there's peace. Right, biters. Fortunately, the spiders are better at dispensing the peacekeeping missiles than I am. I guess by all accounts, I don't really need that. Oh. You also need a peacekeeping missile. There we go. Much better. They all... Ah... Ah. Anyway, let's fix this traffic jam. How might I fix it remotely? Ideally by doing that. That. That should work. No, it won't, because that train's in the way. Sent around the block. Yeah? I'll at least get the queue unjammed. How was that? Oh, okay. So the arrows, it doesn't trigger until you hover over it. That's alright. I actually completely forgot about that feature. Yeah, doesn't show until you hover over. Because the risk with this thing was it was going to pollute the map. Just completely pollute the map with junk. Or pollute the screen with junk. Right, how's it looking over there now? Ah, things are moving. Excellent. Sneak across here while things are quiet. I wouldn't mind trying to convert over copper completely. I wonder. Well, a copper outpost. Now I've got to go hunt all of the copper outposts. Yeah, and I should collect all of the trains as I go. New buttons in map view? Yeah, there's so these are all the existing ones, the top row. The pollution's changed again. So new ones are map tags, worker robots, so you no longer need the command. Rail signals, so you don't need to use the debug thing. And recipe icons, which is a new one. You actually see the recipe icon. Ain't that something? I don't like the signals, it kind of clutters. But yeah, the thing which the robot, empty. The robot thing which you used to need the thing to do, you don't need the thing to do anymore. Technical term there. Hopefully I'm not getting too technical. Robots and signals is cool to have? It is, definitely. It also occurred to me I need to set a limit on the stop. I'm gonna do 3 for now. Start with 3. But it needs... Oh, god dang it. Which one is it? That one. I don't want to nuke them all just yet. I just want them to be quiet. There we go. Much better. Just want them to be silenced for a little while. That should kill off all of the attack squads. All Australian attack squads now. Yeah, so your limit of 3. I'm gonna need a limit by... You need to set a limit by what's available in the chest and the network. We're playing this. We should play is fun. This game is as confusing. Well, it is a fairly technical game, but admittedly, I do take it to a fairly high extreme. It is a relaxing game because it's not very well, as long as the biders are it kept in check, it's fairly stress-free. It's no good me trying to do this stuff and then just being hassled by biders constantly. We're on a time budget here. Only got an hour left. Right now. Uh... 3. Set that to 0. Go somewhere else. Snuggle. Amazing. Haven't tried it. Engineering sandbox game with special tower defense periodically. Who'd have thunk it? I actually don't mind the biders just to keep me thinking. But sometimes they can be just really annoying. Huh? Get to the copper. Copper. It's iron. Bad kitties with that host. But thank go. There's a copper 2, 4, and 6 right now. Late for those, but you almost forgot. Yeah. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? There it is. 1. 2. 2. Let's drop you down, actually. Alright, where's the third victim? Oh, there it is. 3. Logging up the place. make a train intentionally slow enough so a spider can follow. I'm gonna rename this too. Uh, like in. Oh, keep it on entry. A holder? The exit, yes, I will need a holder that'll hold all the ones on the exit. I kind of need one on the entrance as well. Trouble is, I need to find... Yeah, basically this is all... Oh, it's around the wrong way again. There. I'm not actually sure how many it actually needs here. How much work? It's actually pretty easy. I think. I reckon it'd be pretty easy. Hmm. Hard part's actually finding all of the stray trains with wonky orders. Most of the mods are off at the minute. Take it there. Oh. I see. Yeah, they're doing their WoW thing. Yep, high trains. Same thing can work here too, but that's going to be for another day. Here's something I prepared earlier, somewhat. Let's see. Let's copy this. This thing here. I'm going to order more, the thing to bring more track and such. Right, round you go. Oh, don't be like that. You used to be cool, train. Ah, there's the iron train that can unjam everything. Nope, never mind. It's the wrong iron train. Need a shower? Oh, hello, train. Existential crisis right now, that is. Something. Maybe using that term completely wrong right now. Yeah, this whole advancing down it doesn't really need to do anymore. Hi, train. Towel. Ah, the old, was it wet wipes? Hey, there's no track lag. Or minimal track lag. Also, I'm pressing F right now. And it's flipping. It's flipping. We have blueprint flips. The blueprint flipping is limited, but it's nice to have. yeet this out of the ground, good and proper. Yes, as in 1.1, you have the option to flip blueprints. It's amazing. Untold amounts of amazingdom that brings. Yeah. Yeah. Untold amounts of amazingdomness. Alright, I know how to build rails. I've had this game for the better part of almost 5 years now. I'm pretty sure I know how to build rails. As I say, it is limited. I believe you can't do it with signals. Yeah, see, you can't do it with signals. But anything that is... I'm guessing it's going to be the same with train stops too, but yeah, everything else should work. Because a lot of the train stuff is not rotationally symmetric, so it has a lot of problems. Yeah, signals and train stops will be problematic. So they just won't allow it. I'm missing my precious equipment fix mod, so... oh good, it's all unjammed. You're getting the juices again. You're seeing the... Yep, this is all getting the good stuff again. Green stuff. Yeah, there's no battery right now. It needs my little mod, which makes these do, I think it's like 2.5 megawatts or something. It's just like, I don't want to put up with this crap. Stupid underpowered, where's an update, ML Blueprint book anywhere? What is the exclamation, does the exclamation BP command take you to the right spot? I did update it for 1.0. Yes, they're on GitHub now, all the blueprints, because Pastebin randomly deleted a bunch of pastes, blueprint strings. We can't have that. But yeah, did I update it? I don't remember if I did actually. I actually don't remember. Is Pastebin too? Yeah. Didn't we work out it was actually, weren't you the one who said it was a profanity filter? Got profanity filtered. Still old? Okay, I didn't do it then. Okay. Yeah, the ML book is still a bit wonky. Alright. Spidey bots here. Missing the mega teacher. Oh yeah, that's got us. There you go. They do. You get a whole new thing there. Oh, no wonder. There's only 2 bots. Logistics. So good. Yeah, you don't need that anymore. Okay. Track. That 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Thousand. Okay, 100 signals, 50 chain signals. Chain. Hit paste limit when you want to upload paste speed. I'd actually, the other thing too is I don't even know how I got the pro account. So I never paid for it or anything. Confirm. Yeah, that's part of the new feature set. 200 repair packs. Actually, E to confirm there. 50 substations, 50 them. Let's make it 80. Trunk. 1,000 wall. That's actually a lot more repair packs than I originally anticipated. Thousand wall. And 800 rockets. Never have enough never have too many rockets. I guess these set to 0? I don't know how. I have to manually. Will I have to manually exclude everything? Everything else? I'm also out of track. 50 bonds? Didn't I do 50 bonds? I mean, it is allocated for 100. Do 100. It's basically meant to carry spares for me. Actually, where's the other bots, the white ones? Up here. The icons. Does get a bit cluttered there, though. Jammed again, of course, of course. I don't actually know where most of the spider bots are. I mean, there's the army. Hell is somewhere. Problem is, I don't have remotes for them. I need to go back to base to make them. We get high tier mining drills at 1.2. I don't know. Stuff there been postponed 14. High tier mining drill. Maybe. I mean, Spidertron was off the table and then suddenly it just dropped. I wonder where. Oh, there's one. Playing a game of Spot the Spiders. The white ones are meant for this kind of thing. Alright. Hume. That. There. Oh, that wasn't it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make remotes for all these things now. It's either that or I load squad control again. That's very backed up right now. Very, very backed up. I guess these things aren't fast enough. April 26, 2016. That's not long after I bought it. That is not long. Whee! Around you go. Oh, there you go. And you also go round. And spam anymore? Would have. Would have liked to have got more done, but oh dear. Oh, they're creeping down. They're finding their way forward. Yeah, look at them go. You're just slowly looking for stops that they can get at. So one way to stack them really is to get them queued up like that. Spectator work. Oh yeah, that's after post Steam release, isn't it? And 3, 4. Oh, 2 of them are going. Base is kind of feeling a bit sad right now. Excellent, we did actually get all the copper outposts. How about you? Oh, keep it consist train. Hold. Say you. Yeah, it doesn't even need to. It doesn't even need a condition. You can just go there. Yeah, this is basically the system I envisioned you'd have to have. You need some kind of entry stacker, and then you need some kind of exit to handle the flow of trains coming in and out. Hey, we're back home. I ain't been here in a while. You know what? I don't think I need that much wall anymore. I probably should have hung on to those though. Oh well. Yeah. Remotes. Mighty remotes. Where the hell they park it? Oh, there. I think that's actually one of the remotes for it right there. Do no traditional stacker, but the trains still do hold trains. You probably don't need a full input stacker, I suspect. What do you got on you? 8K, okay. 3,000 we'll say. Uh, 250, 100. Yeah, we can give. It's so cool that we can give these things quests now properly. We'll just go all out. What did I say? 100 things. These pole things. Remember when you got bored of KSP and was looking for another night? The other 99% review rated games on Steam and bought Factorio. What do you guys think about Spidertron ability to follow other Spidertrons? It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I haven't actually tried to do it yet. It doesn't actually need that. Shouldn't you be dumping? Auto trashing, you know that trashing thing? Videos. Went downhill from that moment. I tried to avoid looking it up until I did the first map. Cliff explosives. Okay. Right, you're gonna be my build boy. Oh, that's right. You got extra leggies on you. It's a very leggy spider right there. It doesn't work. Download Factorio, everything up again. Are you on Steam or are you using the actual the non-Steam version? So the Steam one you gotta go into the okay. Yeah, the Steam one you gotta enable it in betas. The non-Steam one, I think the best way to do it is to download the experimental directly rather than rely on the updater. The updater is a bit wonky with that. Just have a standalone experimental. I might throw 20 in there. Something like that. Right, Spidey. Do it. Believe in you. And this one. We're gonna go on a little adventure down here. Yeah, when it comes to experimentals with non-Steam, I've always found it better to just download the actual version and run it standalone. Yeah, let's say a mod delay thing. Yeah, it shows both now. Really, really nice. I've always found it a bit, the standalone updates a bit, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It sometimes doesn't like to actually update. Got this random bit of 3D printed raft here. Very combinated. Huh? Or not. You actually, when it comes to combinators, you actually never need basic combinational logic. For some reason, all the this is one of my pet rants, is ranting about combinator tutorials. Yet I never actually make one that's any better. But for some reason, they always go into talking about making combinational logic, and, ors, and nots, and whatevers, and you literally never need them. Like, never need them for anything, any combinational logic ever. Just skate your legs there, just fine. I do like this new interface too, it's quite cute. You wanted to make a 3D printer? I actually speaking of 3D printers, I actually only recently got a 3D printer. If you're up for the task on the mechanical side, that'd be pretty cool. I had looked into it ages ago, and the printers themselves are pretty involved, mechanical wise. Keen to see the results, definitely. Don't let that discourage you at all. Don't let my ramblings discourage you. There we go. Grinding that up. Now, so if I look at the 10 minutes, fuel cells. Yeah, see, I'm producing 95. I'm producing 95, and I'm consuming 87. That's a problem. Discouraged by your own distractions. Definitely. That is, I'd say, actually, the gates when doing sums, but what links the gate purposes. Yeah. Normally you're doing integer stuff. Use a lot of latch. Latch is probably the only thing that's really, as far as logic goes, latch is probably the only thing you really use. Otherwise, it's always integer stuff. Because a lot of it, the arithmetic can do itself directly. Actually, in saying that, there's a lot of the arithmetic actually has the only consuming 100. Oh no, I'm consuming 130, so I'm using more than I'm making. That's a good thing. That's the state that I need to be in. Somewhere you can learn this logic. Here's a good place. As I said, one of these days I'll actually make a decent tutorial about it. Oh crap! Now we really got a problem. There was some older stuff. I always recommended the Shred Guy stuff because he really took the time to really really, I do say really a lot. Some of these terms coming through train time, it might be. Yeah, I actually always recommended the Shred Guy one because he really started with the absolute fundamentals and just step by step worked the way up. It was very long-winded and verbose, but he covered. It was so thorough. But I think he took down the tutorials. Like he explained the inserters and the connections and the wires and what they mean. As I say, that was as good as it gets. For some reason, there were a lot of people that posted like really, really nasty comments saying, "Oh, why do you need to talk about this? This is stupid." Which is rather unfortunate, and it kind of pissed him off. The way I'm going to blame it on the Reddit crowd because that's the kind of thing that Reddit does. Reddit hates people who are really good authorities like that. Yeah, Shred Guy. Yeah, he doesn't do any stuff. He sometimes seeing around, but he doesn't stream anymore. Yeah, he had really good stuff. They use chains. There is such a thing as overdoing it. There is such a thing as over signaling. Something to watch out for. Why did you pull up there, actually? Wait. Why are you even there? Oh, there's a double signal, that's why. You're not supposed to be there. As a, that's probably a decent enough example of over signaling right there. Bonk. Oh. Yeah, the train can go through. How much of this logic would I need to know? Would really be helpful to know and start making pieces. You don't actually need any, arguably you don't need any logic to make a megabase. I would argue. You could make base of any size and not have any logic in it. Wakey wakey train. Yeah, you could make a base of any size and you wouldn't, you could legitimately do it without logic. Many people have. There's actually like 10k bases which don't have any logic in it. I think the best kind of tutorial is one which really goes by application. Because sometimes you're like, I know I need something, but I don't know what. And that's why things like the balanced train unloader is usually a good starting point. Because that's something practical you can work with. Also, automate. Another one is oil logic actually, because that's something that often needs a bit of circuit logic, and you always needs. It doesn't need anything fancy too. You can get away with some simple stuff, some simple logic there. Yeah, oil is sort of what used to be the balanced train unloader was sort of the rite of passage, but yeah, oil is I guess now the modern rite of passage for combinators. Are we jammed again? Nope, we're unjammed. Excellent. We're just jammed up there now. Excellent. The wiki is also, Bilka has done some good work there, and the rest of the wiki team. Let's back over. Hopefully that's enough. As I say, I think what really helps is some applications. Mod like LTN save a lot of the need for logic. LTN actually, it adds even more logic. And also, actually, now that you mention it, because of the trains update, there's even less need for the LTN now than there ever was. This train stop limit stuff. Right. Oh. You. Yeah, so this is a new thing where actually, this was the main thing I wanted to play with today, is the train stop changes. It massively simplifies what you need for trains. It basically made my combinator train controller obsolete. Don't need it anymore. Legitimately don't need it anymore. Yeah, it's one. Managed to get one so far. How it's used. Understands you can limit how many trains. Yeah, yeah. TSM is also, I think TSM might still have its place. So the way this train stop limit thing works is what I've done. Prince. Hmm. Yeah. So what I've done is what you do is you tick the box here and you say maximum how many trains you want to go to this stop. So I've said 3 to this stop, and that means that at any one time only 3 trains are allowed to go to this stop. So you can actually see on the right, just up there, you see train limits 0 out of 3. Which means that, so when 3 trains can be allocated, can pass to the stop, and then no more can be after that. They've got to go somewhere else. And so what will happen is that they'll then go down to here instead, which also has 3. So I've done it to all the copper outposts. So every copper outpost can only have 3 trains going to them. Like that. This is a really simple thing. The way to take it further is actually why combinators do it, because you can actually use the circuit network to control it. And that's super simple circuits to do that. Here, I've got a similar thing, only I've set it to 1. If we look at the thing there, yeah, it's set to 0. It's actually, it's set to 0. Hmm. 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 That's a problem. Well, you can set these to 1 permanently. Things actually confused itself. Okay, so I'm trying to do some more advanced stuff here. I'm trying to do an averaging thing. So all of these stops are averaging what they have, and if they're above average, they'll dynamically set their train limit to 0 instead of 1. And then when they go below average, they'll call 1 again. That just helps direct trains to the right stop, which arguably probably isn't needed for this, but because of the sheer volume of ore that needs to move through, it just helps a little bit. You don't really want trains going to stops that don't need the ore. Probably doesn't matter in the end. I mean, as it goes up, the thing will just raise all of the unloads up on average. Oh, we're already at 9:30. Damn it! Gotta finish at 10. I mean, having said that, I do have some more time in the next few days, so we can spend some more time doing this and Oni. So that's something to keep an eye out for as well. Make sure you hit that follow button, so that way you know when I go live next time. Trying to fix that is to make one. It's always 1. Yeah, it shouldn't. So what I've got is an entry route. You can see they're actually doing destination full there. So that'll pull them in to... See, I don't want them allocated to an unload until they actually get there. Because then you get one that's a cross map and it's just going to jam up one of the unloads. Now what's happened is, this thing is when copper is less than 0, output that. And it should be less than or equal to 0. Like that. That's what's wrong with it. See, now it's allocated. Simple mistake to make. Got to get your equalities right. Kira, hello. Yeah. Gotta get them equalities. Heyo! 2024 biddies.
Mojo, I like your streams, you're very tech smart.
Well, thank you. Oh, hello, train. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I try to be tech smart. It's actually a really good facade. I'm not actually that tech smart at all, but I managed to pull it off pretty good, don't I? Yeah, L1 now. Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza? That is a lie, sir. That is a lie. Pineapple does belong on pizza. Boop. Nope. Really, it's pretty. You can do this from map view. Ah, there we go. Does that mean that iron could have the same problem? Yeah, it will have the same problem because it's the same circuit. I use TechSmart several years in the future, so it's time to research any topic. Exactly, yes. Okay, let's come down here. It's just as long as the pineapple isn't still dripping with juices. As long as it's done properly. Got to be done properly for it to work. If it's still, because if it's still dripping in juice, it's also canned pineapple isn't the best pineapple. I can see. Actually, I wonder if it's a regional thing. It's just if the pizza place is using just low quality ingredients, you could, because there is the really cheap, nasty canned pineapple. Generally is just really acidic and doesn't really have any taste. And I wonder if that's actually part of it, because it just makes it would just make it taste really acidic and horrible. I wonder if that's a thing. Each new train limit feature like a deactivated station, or to skip it and go to empty. I'm not 100% sure. From what I can tell, it'll treat it as if it's. Bromelain in it, so it won't try and eat you. That's true. But I know the really cheap stuff, it's not great. Yeah, from what I can tell, it treats it like, what did that boss kid say? Told me that, if the train's already pathing to it, it will. So train. That's right. So what's happening? Yeah. So what's happening is the trains are sitting here saying destination full because, the maximum allocation's reached. So they just won't move on. So they won't skip over it. Yeah. See, it's blocked out. They won't go to it. If they're already on the way and it changes, they will go there and fulfill their orders still. Holy gridlock? Oh, it's an improvement. It's an improvement. Problem is these trains. You see, they've yeeted. They're holding on to all the slots, all the positions, which can't have now, can we? Nope. There we go. Starting to see movement now. Yeah, so all the trains that have the old orders are hogging the stops right now. You have to filter them out because they won't try and go to the exit. We should live in the country that has fresh pineapple. Yeah, yeah. Oh, damn it. Go to entry. Go. Starting to move. Excellent. We have fresh pineapple here up in Queensland. The US is a pretty big grower of pineapple as well. So we're lucky in that regard as well up here. Here that's got a decent supply of it. Oh yeah, speaking of 3D printed things, it is. You probably won't be able to see it. I printed a little bean made of transparent plastic. Ain't that adorable? This was for. This was thing. It's the raft for it. It goes in there. This is just junk. Yeah, as I say, you can't really see it. It's just another experiment. Actually, it was an experiment in this plastic, which I got surplus, and also scaling up the STL file of this bean, 2 times the size. Came out alright. Factorio entities? It is. I think that's the next thing to do. I got some red now, so I'm going to give that a go. While we're at it, that's what a failed print looks like. This stuff's horrible. This stuff's terrible. That was the 7th attempt. This plastic's really weird. It needs the nozzle really hot and the bed really hot. Otherwise, it does delaminates. Ew. Yeah, you're going to the right place. Yeah, out.
Oh hi E.
Oh, hi E, with the what is that? 15-month resub. Thank you very much for that. Can you show some love and hype and honk? Chat for thank you out with a 15 months. Appreciate that. Off to hold you go. Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. Just what I wanted to hear. Do you really want to turn on your violet laser? What could possibly go wrong? And now if I look at... I wonder if these... still 0 out of 3. I think as soon as I connect the path up, then they will allocate their path. Yeah, I want to add some combinators to the outpost as well eventually. That way, as the supply goes down, it'll send less trains. That way you're not just blindly sending 3 to everything. Let's clear out some of that. Rained here a bunch, so it's dangerous to turn it on. I don't actually know much about, that'd be almost a UV laser. I haven't really done much with lasers in quite a while. Right, that'll now. I need to add more later. Yep. Yay. Make a CO2 laser. Ooh, serious stuff. 5.5 watts. Damn, that's a lot of power. It's a lot of power for a laser. It's still a diode, is it? Yep. Literal coming through right there. Can't do 1.1 place basic installations. Need to wait for the update first. The last one. Can actually send 2 more trains now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. What did I say? 7. So 4 7 is 28, 27, 26. 6, 9, 12, 80, 26. Seriously thought there was more iron trains than that. That's why I had to do a double take. Off you go. I just did a double take there. I was like, that all of them for reals? Does actually benefit from the track. Oh, you know what? I should have checked as to see if the train's still wonky as doing when the thing and the stuff and the junk. Twilight laser as a diode. It'll reflect off the snow. Imagine it would have. Beep 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 beep. No flippity doos. So nice to be able to flip blueprints. Probably one feature that we've wanted since big sneeze. I don't know how long. Long time. Long time coming, that feature. Train. Any more trains. More trains. Hey, look at that, destination fulls. That's what we want to see. I got into high power lasers, tempted though. Probably good that you don't. Your eyes will probably thank you for it. Yeah, CO2's legitimately kind of just a teensy bit scary. Yeah, as you can see, the trains which don't have unloads to go to are just going to hang out here. Let's see what happens. It's a 3 of 3. Going anywhere. As these trains pull out, more of these will get sent out. Everything. Light to the wardrobe. This, the thing, the stuff in the junk. Yes. That sounds about right. That's totally legitimate. It's words are hard. Access to Factorio source code. Not anymore. Nah. Oh, there's another one out there. I haven't had that for over a year now. Admittedly, there was a quite. When did I lose it? I think I lost at the beginning of 2019. I'd probably blame JD for that. I don't know if you actually can. I don't know if that was the actual reason, but it sounds like a good idea. Go to what you use for? Yeah. That was where my thoughts sort of trailed off there, was CO2 are normally used in, like actual laser cutters, and our setting was like, hey, do you want source access? I'm like, okay. This was like when 16 was about to come out. Back in like 2017, actually, I think. Trains, you're blocking the path a little bit there. There's a couple dispatch stations in the stacker leading into it. Oh, you have several hold stops, you mean? That would work. The way this is set up is that all the ore is meant to be around this area anyway. There's not meant to be any outposts over here. These are just sort of legacy. But yeah, the ore is meant to be out this way. So it's just convenient to have them here. Like this is... Ore trains aren't supposed to come back this way. at all. Yeah. In theory, the trains shouldn't need... Yeah, see, it's just zooming straight through. That's what I wanted. In theory, the whole station should never actually be busy when the thing's functioning. There's never a point where it should actually matter. It's just somewhere for the trains to go. Even the stacker, it doesn't really need a stacker too. It's just, again, somewhere for the trains to go. It probably doesn't even need this. In theory, it only needs this if it really backs up. Stop the trains backing out onto the main line. Usually cleaning station, yeah. Yeah, it's not great, but yeah, as I say, like, it doesn't... The trains will never actually queue up there when it's running. Too bad these trains cross each other's path. They'll all get in each other's way. Actually, I'm guessing the blue means that they've got trains allocated to them. If you've got a train allocated to you, where is it? You're going there. Huh. What is it? Oh, you sneaky little bugger. You managed to slip through. Oh, beans. That's actually really bad. Oh, that just ruined the system. The entire system's now ruined. I have to load. How far back is it? Because of the way the system works, that it can't handle an imbalance. Uh, yeah, load. That's bad. There we go. It was actually, fortunately, there was recently an autosave. Right. Tell you what, let's count these trains. 3, 6, 9, 21, 4, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so it was just the one train. Gnome Terminal. Now I gotta find it again. Actually, it should be easy to find. Oh, there's more than... Oh, that explains a lot. How did you know? And you started getting annoying? To be fair, they all started getting annoying. They're all pretty annoying now. Trains with this stop. Oh! Yeah, that'd give it away. Yeah, trains with this stop, 29. Trains with this stop, 34. I didn't even notice that. That is actually a feature. That is a thing. Definitely a thing. So they would have been the ones that were causing all the problems. There's one way to catch them. There's 10's janky. The janky that we know and love. It's yeah, Windows 8. That's jank right there. That was jank. You out of the shower now? Made it out of the shower? Or have you made it to the shower yet? Gotta do your shower. Windows ME. A wet cat. Thing is, the whole thing with Windows ME was proven wrong. 95 can be emulated browser. What a time to be alive when Windows 95 can be emulated in a browser. DK was okay, but it wasn't without its problems. It had some unique jank. ME was just 98 plus a few things that basically no one would ever use. Yeah, it was NT plus it would work with the 98 stuff. Let's go to hold. Hold. Really good addition. It's not one of those copies of Windows XP which people have been custom spun. That used to be trendy. He was best. 7 was really the peak. XP had the shortcut. The problem with XP was that it was 32-bit, and so it had the memory limits, but it also had some other memory segmentation limits. It did, but it didn't work very well. I do have a copy of it, actually. I did buy a copy of it. The 6432 layer was incredibly inefficient. XP64 was also Server 2003. It was great if you had 64-bit applications, but you could feel it when it was translating. I bought that for my Q6600 system. 34, 33. Ah, up there. Yeah, the translation layer was problematic. I work in 19? Not anymore. Me. Okay, I don't remember it having a 64-bit version. If it was, it would have been compiled for the... Oh, I forgot what they were called at the time. It wouldn't have been 64-bit like we have now. It would have been its own weirdo 64-bit thing. Because technically, NT4 had its own 64-bit version, but it was for a specific processor which happened to be 64-bit back in the day. Yeah, it was a specific breed of Intel processor, and it's a different 64-bit, as I say, to 64-bit normally. Very, very wonky thing. Yeah, the Alpha one, because the Alphas were 64-bit. Not that you could ever run anything on an Alpha. Was MIPS 64 as well? I don't think so. I don't remember. Alright, I think we got all these sorted. 34. Way with ye. So 957. Pretty much what Nugriel says with Linux is what I've had. It's that, like, if you just want to get something done, Linux is not for you. I mean, having said that, like, I do work with Linux with some of my stuff, but I don't love it. A lot of things with Linux, it's just work that I don't want to have to do with or put up with. when it comes down to it, that's why it never will really gain. It'll never be. There will never be a year of the Linux desktop because of that reason. It's just too much work to do anything. You better be backing up on the main line there. Desktop, yeah, it's just not a desktop operating system. The thing is, it's basically the spiritual successor to Unix, so it will only do the only thing it does really well is the mini computer role, which is essentially the server role now, as you say. 2021. I've been hearing that every year since 2003, I think. I don't even remember when they started saying that crap. Long time ago. That's a problem. That's also a problem. Alright. I mean, and I should also say that I did actually give it a legitimate go. Like, I did give Linux a go as an operating system, and I ended up buying a copy of Windows XP in the end. Yeah, 1986 version years before HP. Yeah, bad memories. It's rough. It really is. Unix is. It's actually really interesting. There's the Computer Chronicles, that show that's now archived on YouTube. Basically, they put them all on YouTube. I remember one of them. They said that Unix. What was it for Unix? They said for Unix they need to find someone who understands it and then chain them to the computer, chain them to the mini computer so that they can maintain it. Emerald hair now smells like lavender, eh? That smells delightful. Nice scent. Lost my train of thought now. Thinking about lavender hair. Yeah, old actual Unixes, it's rough to work with. Oh yeah, it runs more than devices. Yeah, like Linux, these things. Like, there's a lot of things it does well. Actually, embedded devices is something that Linux does really well. The customizability is something that works to its advantage. But yeah, desktop is something that doesn't work to its advantage. Yeah, when Linux is a lot of program games don't run on it. Yeah, there's been another. This is the original Pi. Original Pi in its Pi case. See, original Pi because it's got the composite out and big SD card and lack of. It's only 2 USB holes. Unlike this one, I don't know if you can see it. This one with its 4 USB holes and no composite video. I'm just trying to do things right now. I better leave it alone. No, you can't see that one. But there's another one there. Oops, it's on the floor now. There we go. The games can't get to run. Yeah, anything these anti-cheats is going to struggle. Well, I suppose I should have actually built this thing properly. I can feel the track lag now. They're all going to be out. Might end up doing more Linuxy stuff in the not too distant future. You gotta go round. Nope. Guess not. What do to learn so much on computers? Time, mostly. He's on the wrong hole. Oh. Going on. Apparently, I never actually connected these properly. A signal there or something? Oh, yeah. Those are actually configured as exits. That'd do it. Oops. There we go. Oh, train's out of fuel. Base has been bad for that. Stone now. Yeah, all those future me problems that I filed away are now become now me problems. Yeah. Putting up with computers for so many years, you eventually pick up this stuff. Uh, problems, and more problems. How's 1.1 treating me? Generally pretty good. Uh-oh. Yeah. There's a boop. Engine finally in sync? Hey. I mean, I don't know if the Factorio will be a habit round here. Has finally finished rebuilding raid. Well, I got a massive train jam and a train out of fuel, because apparently the fuel's not getting delivered over here. Here? Yeah, fuel's not getting delivered to you. At all. Not requesting? Requesting fuel. I might have forgotten to do the fuel delivery. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have. Nose itching. That's a big train jam as well. At least that's backed up again. Yeah. Still having trouble. Yeah, there's problems with the nuclear reactors. There's problems with the trains. We did manage to set up one of the smelters for using the new train stop limits. So all the stops now have 3 trains allocated to them. Probably drop it to 2 actually at this rate. None of that SMR stuff. You'd hate to use an SMR disk, a shingle disk. You'd hate to use a Western Digital shingled magnetic recording. The idea is that you put a layer down and it writes data like that, and then it puts the next layer like that over the top of the first, overlapping the first one, like roof shingles. Yeah, it's alright. The problem is with a shingled magnetic recording is that you need to change the one that's underneath. You have to take away this one, then change this one, and then you got to put it back over the top. So it's incredibly slow to do. I don't know why it exists. It's kind of dumb. It doesn't really need to exist. Yeah, it has to unpack everything and then rewrite it all. Essentially. Now. Yeah, it's for higher density, but it's just, I don't understand why it exists. Apart from getting dent, I guess it's like for write once, never retrieve kind of stuff. Yes. Okay, game. Game. Playing a laptop by your head. Now, it's almost time for me to go to bed. I still got a problem here. I feel like I'm not actually solving the problem right now. I mean, in fact, just sort of prolonging the inevitable. What was I going to do with these originally, actually? I don't remember now. I don't remember how I was going to route these. That's wrong. Yeah, it's a minor traffic jam that spans most of the map. Yeah, those is sorted out, because we had to flip that, because I got it the wrong... I think I got this whole thing the wrong way around. Yeah, because the trains had to come up and in, then back out. Fluffy kitty, his tail. It's a while ago. Ah. And it's just coming into winter too. Yeah, so these need to come up here in the bottom. Actually, I think they need to come up through there, technically. Well, they can escape that way and down. That's fine. And these can come up here and across. So this thing can still go here. Track lag. Oh. Hang on. I'm falling behind on messages and things. Bye, train. Going. Oh, right. They can't go down here. The room you belong. A person had pace. Bonfire. That? Where's Australian winter like? Depends where you're at, but it's generally still pretty cold. Like where I am, it can get down to single digits or colder. Get down to 0 or worse. Negative temperatures are not unheard of. Snow and so frost, yeah. Snow, no, unless you're in the mountains. Thankfully, snow was cold and unpleasant and wet. Yeah, it's probably like 2 or 3 days a year that will be negative. It's usually like really early in the morning, like 5 a.m., something like that. Right, that's clearing up nicely. Do something with that train. In response, oh, haven't seen it since June. We're almost free here. So we've been 0 new cases for a few weeks, and we're now as of today, we're now 0 active infections of COVID. So we're officially COVID free here, which is nice. Queenslanders saw fit to actually allow us into their state again. I think they're considering letting us into their state again currently. They're not to the point where they'll actually let us in yet. It's a good day. Today's been a good day, because there was that, as I say, there's 1.1 experimental, and also Oxy's Not Included Alpha DLC access today. Also, the job that I was doing, looking for an excuse to keep their borders closed. Don't they still have active infections? So much better on the pandemic. We had some rough spots. Like overall, it was up and down, but it's It's coming together. Say, like, there was an outbreak in South Australia. There was problems off and on in New South Wales and Queensland. Here, the quarantine, the virus jumped quarantine and just went crazy, and that's why we had to do the massive lockdown. And part of the thing with, like, they're relaxing mask restrictions, but that's more. I'm pretty sure that's just to be seen to be easing restrictions because to try and make up for the massive lockdown. At least it got everything straightened out. It's been unfortunate in the US. I suspect the US is in that point, beyond that point of no return. We're worst in the world about a month ago. Yeah, after celebrating COVID, farewell COVID, it came back again. Not following laws, government refusing. Trouble is, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack that's going on in the US. It's like the people not abiding by the restrictions and anything, not really caring. That's universal. That's happening everywhere. That's happening here as well. There are tons of people that are like that here. So it's not a unique situation, and the same will be equally true for Chechnya. I was about to say Prague, but no, that's the city. Netherlands, Sweden, so on and so forth, France. It'll be the same. There's people you'll find everywhere. There's some people, I know there's some governors that are actually profiting from not having restrictions the way they are. We're going on a bit of a tangent here. So in Prague times in 16th century, people are dying. Yeah, stupid is universal. Dumb people are everywhere. Yeah, US has got a lot going on. Like, there's some that are doing things legit. Yeah. There's some who are profiting off it. Hmm. That's the way it is, unfortunately. Hopefully, as I say, hopefully things will straighten themselves out. Hopefully someone won't run for presidency in 2024, because in theory you can do that. Anyway, it's after 10 o'clock, so it is therefore time for me to get out of here.